inside the park.
So you were informed by someone during the investigation that he was somewhere inside yours, not necessarily inside his residence?
Not necessarily inside his residence. We were conducting an investigation this morning, just following up on the missing persons case, when we received information from a source that a subject who was involved in the couple's disappearance was in the park. So we immediately locked down the area and began an investigation to try to locate him and contact him. Currently, we have made entrance into his residence and are searching that using remote equipment.
Can you identify him? Do we know his age?
I don't have his name or age for you right now.
What about his relationship to the Menards?
He's their neighbor.
And he's their direct neighbor?
Right next door to the Menards, yes.
Okay, and kind of walk us through just what happened this morning, what time this all happened, and whether someone was calling in from the resort or...
Yeah, I don't have exact times. Redlands Police were on scene this morning doing follow-up, conducting a follow-up search of the area, knocking on doors to contact residents. And we received a phone call from somebody with information who said that they knew who the subject was who was involved in the disappearance of Dan and Stephanie Menard. At that point, we locked down the area and we began an investigation door to door to try to contact him, find him and contact him. We are currently at his residence. We've breached the residence and are conducting a remote search.
And do you know if that person lives alone with his family?
I believe that he lives alone.
Carl, do you think he's armed? And why do you believe this is a possibly foul play?
Well, the information as far as the possibly foul play is that we received information from somebody who said that he was involved in the disappearance of the Menards.
And what was it that police believe that this was a credible tale, that this was a credible...
I can't speak to that. It's part of our investigation. As far as whether he's armed, we don't know.
And the couple has been missing now for several days. Do you know their condition or their location?
We don't know their location or their condition. We have had no contact with them. We've not located them. As you say, they've been missing. The last time they were seen was Saturday.
Was there any kind of cadaver dogs or any kind of things like that to possibly do a search for bodies?
We've had canine search. We've had canines search the premises, including cadaver dogs.
Did witnesses say anything about the interaction between this guy and the Menards prior to this?
I can't comment on their interaction. I don't have any information about any kind of gunfire or flight. You mean recently? Like in the last... What they probably heard was the battering ram breaching the residence. Other than the initial search on Sunday, I'm not aware of a search of their home. I only heard part of your question.
The surveillance video that you guys have, can that corroborate this person that you guys are looking for right now?
What surveillance video are you referring to?
That you guys have surveillance video and you narrowed it down to a 4-hour window. That's what we were told by management.
I can't confirm that.
Carl, I asked about the cadaver dogs and everything about it. Was anything filmed?
No.
Anything?
No.
So what's the latest as far as the search for the missing couple and what has been found? What's the latest detail that they're nearby?
The latest details that we have are that they were last seen alive on Saturday. They were reported missing on Sunday. Their car was found just down the street from their residence. We've had no information about their location since then, except that we have learned that a subject who was possibly involved in their disappearance is here on the site. The fact that they've been missing for several days, that we have information that there's a subject that was involved in their disappearance, is reason enough to investigate the possibility of foul play.
Do you guys believe that the miners are still alive?
We don't know.
And why did they ram the home if they're unsure the suspect is inside or the couple is?
I'm sorry, why did we breach the home?
Yeah.
We obtained a search warrant to try to locate and contact the suspect. That's his home. So he was not responding to our efforts to have him come out. So,
He wasn't responding. Does that mean he was inside? Is that what?
we don't know. There's a possibility he's inside. There's a possibility he's somewhere else on the property. They do. I don't know where their family lives. I know that the detectives have talked to family members since they were reported missing. The Olivedale Ranch is actually located in the city of Redlands. It's in an area that you have to go through Riverside County and the city of Colton to get to it. I'm not sure why it's identified as the city of Colton, but it's in the city of Redlands and it's Redlands police jurisdiction. I don't know if you're in the city of Redlands right now. I think this is Riverside County, but up the street is Redlands. Yeah.
Anything about their dog cutters? Have you guys found them? Any indication that it's close by?
No, we haven't located the couple or their dog, and we have no information about where they may be or what their condition is.
Their vehicle was found about a half mile down the road. Do you know why that is? Do you think they drove down that way and got out of the vehicle?
I don't have that information right now. Okay? 7 o'clock? I'm sorry?
All right, we've been listening to Redlands police give a very, well, there's a very dramatic scene that he's described down there at that Redlands nudist ranch where they're still looking for that couple, Dan and Stephanie Menard, who have been missing since Saturday. They have SWAT who have, looked like they have really torn this guy's home up. This is a neighbor who is apparently a suspect or possible suspect, look at that, in the search for that missing couple. He may have had something to do with that.
There's certainly some major updates here. Police saying they got a phone call with info saying that they knew who was involved in the disappearance of the couple, which is what led police back out here to that home today. And let's go up to our Desmond Shaw. He's in SkyCal with more on this investigation. What a mess we're looking at there, Des.
Yeah, absolutely, Pat and Chauncey. You can see what they believe is the person of interest home, which has been totally ripped apart here. It looks like they took off the garage door here, only to find that there was a lot of stuff in that garage. I mean, it looks like you might not have been able to walk in there. So I'll widen out and show you here. Redlands police obviously still on the scene, but it looks like they took the Bearcat out of the immediate vicinity. They're telling us that they believe that the suspect is in that home, but their condition is unknown, and they have not been able to make any contact with them. The home right to the left here that I highlight, this is the victim's home. So they believe that they lived right next door to the person of interest that they're still calling in all this. They have a massive presence here and a huge command center set up. I don't want to give away all of their tactical information, but they have a lot of equipment here. Obviously, some very heavy-duty stuff that is able to just, rip the front of this house off, but still no contact from that suspect. So very, very bizarre situation, but they have reason to believe that they are inside of this house, but just cannot make contact with that person. So the standoff still continues here. Pat and Chauncey.
All right, thanks for that, Desmond. We also understand that they had search dogs, including cadaver dogs, and they still have come up with nothing. So we'll get back to you within the hour. Thanks so much, Des.